guys, welcome to JazzedTutorials. So this week I'm going to show you yet another cool and awesome watercolor tutorial. Yeah, I already made the tutorial here. So yeah, I already made the tutorial. I want to try and keep this video under 20 minutes long, so I'm just going to try and speed things up and I did the tutorial already. I'm going to show you step by step, layer by layer, how I made this tutorial. Okay? If that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Yeah. Alright, so for the background, as you can clearly see, I have white, but what you can't really see is, though, that the background has kind of like a watercolor theme to it. So what I did there is I went over here to filter, and I went over here to texturizer. And these are the settings here. Sandstone, 80% for the scaling, and relief for the 2. Alright, that's how you make your background. Alright, I'm not going to click OK because that will give me a whole other setting that I really don't need. Alright, so there we go. That's where you are with there. Alright, once you have your background made, you're going to then go in and import a photo of your choice. I chose this lovely lady here. And when I opened her, I immediately went and masked out part of her, which you'll see here. And I just disabled that to show you guys, but I'm going to enable it again. Yeah, so that's where I did that. And then, once you import your photo and you're done with it to your liking, you're going to go to Image and Adjustments, and you're going to select Levels. You're going to change this to 66, and then leave that at 1.00, and then change the ending to 107. Now, I'm not going to click OK, because as you clearly see on the left side, that would give my photo a really bad rep, so we're not going to do that. So click OK on your side, but for me, I'll click Cancel. Alright, and you should see something kind of like that. But before you get to that, you'll need to also go over here to Hue and Saturation. And with the saturation, you want to play around and go around -65, around there. You can play around and see what looks good to you. Alright? Alright, and then just click OK when you're done. Okay? Are you good? We are good. Alright, now is when the fun comes in. We're going to be working with some cool watercolor brushes. And these brushes will be in the description below, because I'm awesome and I provide you with lots of cool stuff. So yeah, you'll need these. Now these are large brushes, very large. So if you're using a small canvas like I am, around 800 by 600, then you'll of course have to resize your brush size. So pick a random one, and you're going to then go and add it to the background. I put mine there, and I chose red for the color, and you can do whatever colors you like. I'm using these selected rainbowish kind of colors. Alright, and when you have that done, double click it, and you're going to go and add a satin and color overlay. We're going to be adding a satin and color overlay to almost all of these watercolor layers we're working with, but there'll be different settings. So go ahead and make your angle, distance, and size to what's shown here, and your opacity. So 90 degrees, 4px, 12px, 100 opacity, and then your contour is going to be this one at the end, over here. Okay? Alright, and then hard light will be your blend mode, and then you want to select a dark, deep purple of this color here, if you're using a red coloring. But you really don't have to. It's up to you. I'm leaving that totally up to you. And yeah. Okay, click OK. And then go to Color Overlay. And you want to add, obviously you want to have a red hue of such, since you chose red. And then Blend Modes Multiply, and Opacity is at 89%. And who keeps texting me? Stop texting me. Okay. Anyhow, and then click OK. And then you should have something similar to that. Alright, next one, we're going to add another one. This one here I chose blue, obviously, if you can't already see. and I'm going to double click the layer again. We're going to add the same settings as we did before, but just with different colors. Alright, so obviously blue for hue, this one here. Alrighty, and click OK. And then the opacity 100%, angle the same, and distance 11 px, and size is 14. And then the contour is the same as it was before, the one way at the end. Alrighty. Alright, over here, color overlay. Obviously select a blue hue, since you're using blue, if you are. If not, then choose the hue of your choice. Change that blend mode to overlay, opacity 50%, and then click OK. And you should see something around that. Alright? Alright then, for the next layer, what I did is I duplicated the previous layer because I wanted it to be a deep blue. Kind of like that. Now you could have probably adjusted your paintbrush, color, hue, and whatnot, but that would have taken a while to figure out to get the exact hue. So I duplicated the layer, and we got that, and I'm good to go. Alright, moving along. Alright, next one, I chose a green hue, and the satin are these settings here. They're a bit different. The blend mode's darken, and this is the color selector for this one. Angle is again 19, and the opacity is the same. Distance is 4 though, and the size is 7px. And the contour is different. It's the cone. Yep, that one there. Alright, and yep, and then color overlay. Obviously choose a green hue. I chose a neon green. Okay, and then the opacity is 100%, and blend modes multiply. Alright, click OK. Woo! And we're nearly there. Alright, and then the last one, I chose a yellow color, and I pasted this one above all the rest because I kind of wanted to hide the masked out part of this girl. So that's what I did there. Alright, double click that, and satin. I chose a kind of a deepish yellow, kind of like a green, color. Yeah, that one there. Alright, 100% for the opacity, obviously, angle 19, distance 17, size 73, and the contour is the one at the end over there. Okay, and I unchecked this one here because I don't really need it for this one. Okay, are you with me? Do you feel this? Are you confused at all? Need some more help? Well, if you do, need to leave a comment below and I'll do my best to help you out. Alrighty then. Alright, so we're pretty much almost done. We have a couple more things to do. Second one, we're going to then go ahead and add another copy of the previous layer. And this one here, I changed to screen. And yeah. Now also, I forgot to mention this before. Before anything else, what you need to do on your person's layer, go over here to filter and immediately go over to artistic and make watercolors on yours. This is going to be filmed, and I did 911 for the color, and then you just click OK, and it will give you the settings that you need. And then you'll click OK and whatever, and you'll have your watercolor-ish photo for your girl or person. All right. Should have said that before, but totally just kind of forgot about that until just now. Alright, so do that in the way beginning, and you'll be good to go. But you can also go back in the end and do that as well. This doesn't really matter. If you forget about it, just do it now. It's fine. Alright, so we're almost done. We're going to add one more cool thing to it. We're going to add our text. Now, as you can see here, my text is watercolor based. I'm going to show you right now how to do that. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to add a rectangle. I'm going to make this rectangle white. And inside the rectangle, I'm going to type my text. Let's see if this works too. It may not. I don't know. Shoot. No. It needs to be in there. Like in the thing, not outside of it. Okay, well, alright, well, I think you get the point. Okay. Alright, so then we're going to merge those two together. Then you're going to, double click on that first and add your gradient overlay. Let's see if this will work. If it'll show it better. It might. I don't know. If not, well, then just do it the other way I showed you. Alright, and then command click and merge those two together. Yay! Alright, so then go over here to filter. Let's add spray strokes. Ooh, look at this, guys. I think I figured this shit out. Oh, yeah, it's a way better way of doing it. Alright, spray strokes, 17.0. Artistic, go to watercolor. 11.01. And, oh, look at that. Yeah. Alright, guys, well, thanks for watching. This was really fun to make, and I think it was also pretty awesome to show you how to make. So, yeah, play around through font, play around with some cool stuff, and let's make some stuff happen. The art of awesome. Alright, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Bye!